Have you ever heard of Bertrand Russell's famous philosophical statement, "The present King of France is bald"? Don't worry, we're not diving into analytical philosophy today. Instead, let's talk about a real bald French king. In 1624, the 23-year-old King Louis XIII of France stood before his mirror, staring at the bald patches peeking out from beneath his opulent crown. His pale complexion and reluctance to bathe were well known, but his hair loss, possibly caused by mercury poisoning from syphilis treatment, was a growing concern. To maintain the king's regal image, his fashion advisors turned to history for inspiration. Wigs had existed for millennia in Europe and the Mediterranean. The ancient Egyptians crafted wigs from human hair, wool, or plant fibers. The Greeks and Romans adopted the trend, with Romans even claiming ownership of their slaves' hair. Soon, King Louis XIII debuted a new look: thick, dark, cascading waves. Within a decade, wigs became a status symbol among the court elite, igniting a global trade in human hair. His successor, Louis XIV, was not spared from fate's irony. To compensate, he employed 48 wig makers, elevating the craft to new heights. However, sourcing quality hair became a challenge. Animal hair was abundant but looked unnatural, while human hair was scarce. Malnutrition among the poor affected hair quality, and nobles desired long, golden locks, making premium hair incredibly expensive. Merchants from France's Auvergne region and Italy's Sicily saw an opportunity. They secured long-term contracts with peasant women, paying them in advance to maintain healthy diets for better hair growth. After 3 to 4 years, when their hair reached 20 inches or longer, the merchants returned to collect their prized locks. Auctions were held for the highest quality hair, as multiple buyers competed for the best supply. By the 19th century, demand for hair surged beyond legal trade routes, leading to a black market. Prisons and convents became secret supply sources. In the early 20th century, up to 15,000 bundles of hair were taken annually from newly arrived immigrants. Even then, demand far outstripped supply. By the early 21st century, wig production shifted from Europe to Asia. Asian hair, though naturally dark, could be bleached and dyed to resemble coveted golden locks. Lower costs made these wigs even more popular. Today, synthetic fibers have largely replaced human hair, making wigs more affordable and accessible than ever before. Stay dry, but watch out for static.